Aravat. 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 Aravat, you stupid fucks. Aravat. 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 Not sure. Yeah. It's all good though. Okay? It's all good. They don't it doesn't bother me. Again, at this point I just laugh. I just they can't stop me. You know what I mean? They can't stop us. Okay? I just laugh, right? Because whatever they're doing, whoever it is, whoever they are, they're gonna get backfires. They're gonna get the backfires from whatever they're trying to stop. Okay, whatever they're trying to hinder. Yeah, I did see the comments. Yeah, I did. Okay, yep, I did. Okay, the last comment that I saw was someone said, as soon as you said that you were opening it up for questions, then it started buffering or whatever it was doing. Okay, and so that was the last comment that I did see. So, yeah, so we'll give it a couple more seconds and see who else rejoins the live. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. They can try, but they will not succeed. You know what I mean? They can try, but they will not succeed. They, being whoever they are, the enemy, Apophis, Jezebel, they can't stop us. Okay? Hey, Rebecca, we're back. They can't stop us. We're back. Ooh, I'm reminded of a Jason Aldean song. We're back. I think it's titled "We Back." Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back in the saddle. Back on stage, making the whole stage rattle. Back with the A-team, train on the track. Thought we were gone, but they wrong. Now it's on. We back. Shout out Jason Aldean. I love me some country. Okay. All right. So again, as others make their way in, if those of you who are currently in have any questions, again, we had just opened it up for questions and the live feed decided to act a fool. So again, return to sender, return to sender, return to sender times 5,000 with vengeance and the sword. And YouTube, just go ahead and start writing out checks. Okay, YouTube, just start writing out checks. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to put those in the comment section of the video at this time. That is what Divine Source is leading me to do. Open it up for questions. Okay. I could not answer questions about, do you know where my cousin is? Do you know where my mother is? I can't answer questions like that in this setting, okay? We would need to have an esoteric conversation for me to even get into that energy specifically, because this is a collective psychic investigation read. This is for the entire world, okay, and pertains to or is about all 8.4 billion people on the planet, okay? So I can't answer questions like that in this setting, all right? Any questions? Any questions? Okay. Go ahead and sum up this live. Okay, this is going to have to be part 2 to the live. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and sum up the live. Again, if you have questions, feel free to put them in the comment section, and we will get those answered if possible. Okay, so we have Italy. We have Tyrone. We have Brewster, Brewer, Bussy, like Gary Bussy. Okay, someone could be Busty. Okay, I've never been one to be like running after a lot of tit. You know what I mean? Like, what's Ice Cube's wife's name or Ice T's wife's name? Coco. Okay, like that's way too much. Like really, like, and again, that's for him and her to enjoy, I guess, but that's too much. You know what I'm saying? I've never been one of those. Okay. Okay. We have I don't know how this card got in there, but we have We're Moving. I didn't even know this card was in there. Okay. It crept in there. Thank you so much for the love, everybody. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. We have a Coven of Men. Okay. We have the names Lopez, Latas, and Lavia, or Lavia, however you pronounce that. Okay. All right. We have a stepmother is an evil witch in Eastern Star. We have I was taught witchcraft as a child and I used it to do evil my entire life. We have the name Vivian. We have kindred spirits approaching. Okay, these could be ancestors of yours who are not in the physical but in the 3D. Oh, yep, Rebecca. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, when I had my Connie Corso Sadie, okay, and I was going through the dark night of the soul, she was my spirit dog. She's a kindred spirit of mine. Okay. I did have to release her after my Job experience started. Okay. But when I was going through my dark night of the soul, I would cleanse her because I would notice that her energy would change. She wouldn't listen to me. Okay. I could call my fur baby in. I could call her into the house without even speaking, without even whistling. I could just be sitting here and I could just be like, Sadie, come in the house, and I could just think it. Come here, Sadie. And she'd come to the door, or she'd come up out of the room or wherever she was in the house. Okay? We could speak telepathically, me and Sadie. So good job, Rebecca. Cleanse your pets, definitely. Because if karmic individuals know you have pets, they will definitely be trying to send demonic energy to them, possessive demonic energy to your pets. You could have a bird, you could have a rabbit, cat, dog, lizard, iguana. Cleanse your, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'd be right over her crown, right over her third eye. Yep, sure would be. Sure would be. Okay. We have someone who's an 80s kid or someone who's immature. Okay. They're not blocking my messages. Okay. Oh, I just heard something. They're not blocking my message. Fuck y'all. You know what I mean? You're not blocking my message. Fuck y'all. Okay. You know what I'm saying? All right, collective. So you can be a masculine energy. When you're balanced, masculine and feminine energies out within yourself, again, we all carry both. When you balance those out, you can tell somebody, fuck you, and you don't have to say it when you're angry. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it like that. Sometimes that energy is needed, but you don't have to say it like that. You can be like, bye, bitches, and just, and it's just like, and you just go on your merry way, tra-la-la-la-lying through the tulips, okay? Investigators, there's something in someone's cell phone, clues, downloads, tracking device information. I just got tracking investigators, FBI, DEA, CIA, Interpol, okay? Royal Mounted Canadian Police, whoever you are, embassies, whatever, well, whoever, I don't know, okay? I don't know all the agencies around the world, okay? Perhaps I should learn some more, okay? But someone has tracking device information in their cell phone. Okay? The name Tommy. Someone lied or filed false paperwork. Okay? Again, this could be birth certificates. This could be bank account information. It's illegal to you open up a bank account with someone else's name and someone else's identification, and you are not that individual. That's illegal. Oh, that's okay. I just restarted the live, Rebecca. Or Natasha, excuse me, Natasha. No sweat. Again, confirmation burp. They don't bother me. They, nothing. They can't shake me. Not anymore. Okay. All right. So someone filed illegal paperwork, false paperwork. We have $100,000 deposit, what they were paid, or your first deposit after this crime, these crimes, okay, are exposed. $100,000. Oh, how do you know if they're tracking you? So there are a couple of reasons or a couple of ways. And again, I'm not an IT expert. In fact, I would consider myself someone to be undereducated when it comes to IT. Again, I keep cell phones for years. I don't go out and get the latest phone every 12 months. Even if they're offering a new offer, I don't go out and just get it. I don't know. I don't do technology like that. Okay. I am old school in a lot of ways. Okay. Yeah, I am old school in a lot of ways. So one of the ways that you can know is, for instance, if your battery's losing power quickly. So you just charge your battery, it's at 100%, and in an hour it's at 30%, and you haven't really been on your phone. You've been at work, it's been in your office, on their desk, okay? That's one way that you can tell, okay? You getting scam calls, these are also indications, okay? Again, I'm not an IT expert, okay? Okay. You can go into your devices and change your IP address. Okay, you can do that. Okay, or you can get a VPN. They, the enemy karmic, often use VPNs. Okay, to scramble their IP address so that investigators, agencies, confirmation hornhawk, cannot track them. They use VPNs that scramble their IP address. So you could use a VPN so they can track your IP address. I actually changed my IP addresses. Someone Spanish, Latin, okay? Karma, Sharma, okay? Pierre, Pereira, Perrine, and Paris. Confirmation on Paris, loud horn honk, confirmation on Paris. Again, Paris Hilton, Paris Hurley, Paris, France. Okay, could be another place, Paris, Paris Island. Okay. Of course, yeah, absolutely, Rebecca. Thank you so much for being a part of the journey. Okay. Yolanda, okay. Denise. Any questions? By the way, everyone, it is open for questions. That's where we cut off in the previous live, is me opening it up for questions. So if you have questions, again, thank you for your questions. Okay, Rebecca. All right. Oregon, something about organ harvesting or organ. The organ ducks, something about a duck. Okay? Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Someone needs to do an egg cleanse. You or someone else. There's a demonic child out here. Okay? They could have treated you like you were a demonic child, collective. And again, investigators, you have private lives. So investigators, you could have been under attack as a child. Okay? They could have treated you like a demonic child. And that's what has you fighting for justice today. That's why you are an advocate for the truth today, investigators, police officers, deputies, sheriffs, because you were treated like a demonic child when you were being looked over by someone or looked after by someone. Looked over. I was married when you and I started dating one another. Okay, so someone in this energy was already married. Okay, when you and them hooked up. Someone's from Australia, in Australia, fugitive in Australia, ran to Australia, from Australia. Again, I don't know how this got in there. We have a chancellor. Okay, that is someone who is a leader of something, a CEO. They could be a headmaster at a school, principal. Okay, they could be, again, CEO, or CEO, CIO, COO, someone who's in charge. That's what a chancellor is. The name Theodore. Something about new connections. There's a high-level soulmate that's replacing a fallen twin flame or a fallen soulmate, okay? There's a high-level soulmate that is replacing a twin flame that has fallen. Okay. I'm getting Dobie Gray. So someone's in that energy. Day after day, I'm more confused. Though I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. And I'm feeling strange. Oh, ain't a shame. Oh, give me the beat, boys, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Okay? Lincoln, Larry, Lawrence, Lowry. Lincoln, Larry, Lawrence, Lowry. We got pedophile energy and a surgical sex change. This pedophile energy and surgical sex change came out split by the same card. Okay, they were on the same level in the stack, pedophile and surgical sex change. There's going to be a drug death. We got confirmation earlier in the first part of the live, like AnnaNicoleSmith. So an accidental intoxication, a combination of lethal drugs. A combination of lethal drugs is how someone's going to exit. Confirmation vibration. Confirmation vibration. Okay? Let me see what this is. Okay? This is an email. So I will tell you who the email is from. Okay? Oh, it's a booking.com email. So there's something about travel, booking.com. Booking.com. Yeah, I think that's their whatever slogan. Okay? So a drug death, cocktail, a lethal cocktail of pills mixed with alcohol, mixed with something else, fentanyl, other sedatives, however it goes. And there's a divine appointment. This divine appointment is right here. Okay? Again, I remember listening to oracles a year ago, a year and a half ago, talking about a divine union coming in. I'm still single and celibate today. But again, okay? So at some point, she will reach out to me. And at some point, we will be wed. And at some point, we will give birth to at least one starseed. There's a woman whose name was Janice Marie Hall this lifetime. She is protecting that seed. There's a dream confirmation, okay, that I had years ago about that. Okay. So thank you so much, collective. Again, it's been open up for questions. I don't see any other questions other than the ones that Rebecca asked or the one that Rebecca asked. Okay. So I'll leave it open for another 5 minutes, another 3 minutes, whatever, to see if there are questions, if you have questions. Okay. Now that we got rid of the karmic ass, whoever was trying to block the energy, YouTube employees, whatever. Okay. Hey, yeah. Yeah. So whoever. Sirens going off. Yeah, not surprised. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some angel numbers while I wait for the questions to come in. Let's go ahead and pull some angel numbers. We haven't done that in a couple of readings, I don't think. Okay, we can roll some dice. Okay, someone's a gambler. I'm not. I am a calculated risk taker, though. Okay, that's using your intuition to decide whether this is something to pursue or not. Okay, calculated risk taker. Thank you so much, Divine, for the collective, for the high vibrational investigators and attorneys that continue to do their job, okay, that are advocates, okay, for the truth. Okay. I'm getting something about abortion or abortion clinics, abortion. Someone could have aborted a child, okay? So we have fallen twin flame energy out here. So someone could be pregnant, okay? And they could have aborted the child from the karmic, whoever that was. They could have been pregnant by you, high vibrational man, okay? Or woman, okay? And yeah, okay? If you are high vibrational today, okay, and living your consciously aware journey, and you aborted a child in the past, forgive yourself. Okay? Forgive yourself. All right? No, that's highly unlikely, Rebecca. That's highly unlikely. Okay? On the bottom of the angel stack or angel deck, we have 8888, okay? For personal powers. Personal powers. Okay? Divine source, angel numbers for synchronicity, angel numbers for birthdays, angel numbers for the day of the year on the Gregorian calendar, okay? Birth dates, months, okay? We have 999, okay? Birth dates, angel numbers, synchronicities, okay? It could be life path numbers, okay? Numbers that the collective investigators have been seeing throughout the day. 144, 414, 555, 515, 1111. Okay. 1616 we have. Okay. So we have 1616 for readjustments. We have 999 for release. Horn honk. And we have 8888 for personal power. Okay. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being, okay, ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Personal power. Okay, so you recognizing your personal power, recognizing that you are loved. Shout out to 1101. Shout out to 1101. 111. Shout out. Okay. Shout out to you, high vibrational Scorpio. Okay. I don't know very many of you. Most Scorpios that I know are low vibrational asses. So shout out to you, Rebecca. Okay. Readjustments. Okay. Your level of self-control is sufficient, okay, to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic partnership, okay, or a platonic friendship. Again, this could be new opportunities of investment, new opportunities of business, entrepreneurial journeys, okay? as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from your past. And again, to me, that represents past life. Let me go ahead and lay out or speak a firm, foundational, concrete truth. Okay? Do not ever, ever, ever accept someone back into your life who you have cut off. Do not ever, ever. Don't. Because the likelihood of them taking you out is high. Okay? Do not ever, accept someone back into your life, especially someone who is romantically involved with you. Do not ever let them back into your energy. And I mean forever. Do not ever let them back in. Don't talk to them. Don't text them. Don't email them. Don't even go look at their fucking profile on social media. Do not ever. Okay? That's a heads up to someone. I'm pushing that home. Do not ever. Okay? When you cut them off and your ancestors remove them from your energy, you do your cord cutting and they are gone. Okay? And you continue to ascend. When you get your $100,000, $3 million, do not ever. Don't. Because it's the same devil, same tricks. I'm telling you. I don't care if they are a twin flame. Do not ever. Because they will take you out. They will take your kids out. They will ruin your bloodline this lifetime. And then you will have to come back and do your works over again. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Okay? Accept new love only. I don't care what Oracle tells you. Oh, he's healing. Oh, she's healing. Oh, they're coming back. Oh, they're sorry. Oh, Divine's bringing them back to you. Do not ever. You tell those readers, they're tarot readers. Tarot readers are low vibrational energies. You tell that tarot reader in those comments, fuck you. I'm not accepting them back. Do not ever. If anyone ever tells you that, do not ever follow their instruction. And I would block that channel from even showing up in my news feed. Okay? And you can do that. Okay? Again, that's it. Okay? So again, which one did I read? I think I read... Oh, okay, so 999 for release. Again, release. When you release them, that's it. Okay, let the last straw be the last straw. Okay, let the last straw be the last straw. Okay, your current circumstances are changing. Okay, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, the lighting over here is not very good whatsoever. Okay, seeing your life as a series of cycles and chapters can be helpful. Okay, cycles and chapters. Okay, so confirmation. Okay, cycles and chapters. There was a confirmation notification. So, okay, out of the darkness into the light. You were once 5 years old. Now you're 55, 35, 45, 25, 75, 65. Someone's 65. Okay, what was, okay, is no longer today. Paradigm shifts. Bob Proctor, the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Okay, you might want to go listen to some of their videos on how to shift your paradigm. Institute. Okay. Collective, thank you so much, investigators, DA, FBI, CIA agents all around the world. I made some strong comments to Kash Patel. I do not take those back, okay? Because if your ass is karmic, your ass is karmic. And if you have karmic ass agents in your agency, okay, fake ass agents, low vibrational agents, and you help them hide shit that needs to be exposed, shame on you, okay? And cursed are you. Kash Patel, CIA director, whoever that is, I don't know, President Trump, who cursed are you, okay? If you allow karmic ass shit to go on and you're made aware of it and you do nothing to stop it, shame on you, and cursed is your bloodline, okay? Collective, thank you so much as always for tuning in. Again, my name is Nehru. This is part 2, okay, of the live, okay? This is, I don't think we've ever had a part 2 to a live, but because of the disruption in the connection when I opened the floor up for questioning, okay, that's what happened, all right? So thank you so much as always. Again, my name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, a light worker and Gaia beacon. I am one of the fathers of the Orisha, and I was in ancient Egypt, the Temple of Ptah. That is Lyri. That is a spiritual position. That's not a physical building, okay? I am a descendant of Yeshua. That is Issa. Their name is not Jesus. We got Latin, Spanish out here in the cards. They were not Latin or Spanish. Their name is not Jesus. Okay? If you want the full respect and blessing of ascended masters, address them as such. Okay? You can't get someone's full respect if you, hey, dumbass, come here. That doesn't get someone's attention. So when you call someone out of their name, when you say Jesus, and that's not their name, they ignore you. You wonder why your life has been moving slow in the religious ass organization you've been in? It's because you refer to them as Jesus. That's why. That's not their name. They don't honor that. You wonder why blessings trickle and blessings don't pour? That's why. Honor your ascended masters. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and your energy and all that you bring here. Thank you so much for interacting. Okay. I appreciate that energy exchange for sure. Okay. I don't have to make you aware of what Yah means. Okay. But Yahweh. Okay. Yahshua. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much again, collective investigators. Enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, be encouraged.